Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I am so excited because today I am bringing you guys another gardening video. So if you guys didn't already know, I am an avid balcony gardener. My balcony is actually right behind me right now that you can kind of see it, and you can also see that it's a super gray day here in London. If you guys didn't already know, I am Anika and I am an American living abroad in London, and I absolutely love gardening on my balcony. I have done a number of videos all about balcony gardening and my balcony garden harvest and a balcony garden tour. If you guys have not seen those videos, I will link everything up in the cards for you right now and also down in the description. But like I said already, I am an avid balcony gardener. At the time of recording this video, it is the beginning of March and I am going to start my balcony garden for 2021. And as promised, I want to show you guys every single step along the way. So even though I have a very big balcony and this video is all about my balcony garden and getting started on a balcony garden, your balcony garden actually starts indoors. That's right. I start to plant all of my seeds indoors. Now I grow all of my vegetables like tomatoes, chilies, everything that I grow on my balcony, I start from seed. So I start from the very ground up and I start growing indoors. That is the key to a balcony garden, and that is a key to making sure that you can have a very successful harvest is by making sure you start planting indoors. As I already stated, I live in London, and in March in London, it is still way too cold to be planting out on my balcony. So instead, I am going to be starting my seeds inside, and I'm going to show you guys how I sow my seeds, what kind of precautions I take, what kind of soil I use, what kind of pots I use. All of those tips and tricks on how to have a successful balcony garden, how to get started, will be in this video. So make sure you stick around until the end for all those tips. So guys, in order to start your balcony garden in 2021, you are going to start to grow your seeds inside, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. But before we get started, there are a few things that you are going to need in order to start growing your seeds indoors. The first thing you are going to need is some compost or dirt. I use the Westland multi-purpose compost, which you can see right here. I think it is a great compost and it is great value for money. I will link the compost down below if you guys are interested in picking this up from Amazon. But this is absolutely key to get started with your seeds indoor, is you are going to need a great compost. The next thing that you guys are going to need are seeds. These are so important because what are you going to be growing if you don't actually have the seeds? Now, I did a very in-depth video all about which seeds and which vegetables you can grow on your balcony gardens. So if you guys want to check out that video, I will link it up in the description right now. But there are particular vegetables that do grow better in a balcony or in a shady balcony. I list all of the details of the seeds I am going to be growing this year, as well as which seeds you should be growing. So make sure you check out that video. And finally, the last thing you are going to need to get started with your balcony garden and growing indoors is tiny little pots. And these pots came in a packet of 24 from Wilco. I did an entire video on that, so again, go check that out. But these pots are also super key because you are going to want to have smaller pots in order to make sure that your seeds stay nice and warm and moist and they're able to germinate and then able to grow. So I would recommend getting these little pots, but also I would recommend getting a little tray in order to put your pots onto this tray. Now, if you are growing indoors, you are going to want to have some sort of tray or some sort of base to all of your pots so that any excess water, moisture, any dirt, any of that stuff gets captured in the tray. So if you are growing indoors and you are in a climate like London where you have to start growing early, you definitely want to get little pots as well as a tray to store your little pots on. Now, just a disclaimer before we actually jump in and start planting everything, you don't necessarily have to grow indoors. But if you are in a climate like London where it is still chilly in March, I would highly recommend growing indoors. And also, if you are growing from seed, it is really tough to start growing outdoors unless you are in hot or tropical or warmer climates. So it is just easier to start growing indoors because your little seeds will stay nice and warm and will start growing earlier. Oh, and another reason why you should be growing indoors and start earlier is because when you are starting from seed, it is going to take a lot longer for your plant to actually grow and a lot longer before your plants start producing any sort of fruit or vegetable. So you're gonna wanna start growing indoors, because when you start growing indoors in February or in March or even April, it gives you enough months to start growing indoors before you move things outdoors. And also it gives you enough time, because you're gonna wanna harvest in July or August or September. And there's no way, if you're gonna start growing from seed, that you're gonna end up with a harvest in July, August, or September. So you are gonna have to start earlier. And whenever you start earlier, it is cooler because it is the winter months in the Northern Hemisphere. So you're just gonna want to start planting indoors. So that is what we're gonna do. So let's jump in and start planting our seeds indoors, guys. If you guys are finding value in my videos and you guys enjoy my gardening videos, please do give this video a thumbs up so I know to create more content like this for you. And also, if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button, because I do upload videos all about my balcony garden here on my YouTube channel. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and you got some inspiration in order to start planting indoors, in order to get ready for your garden in 2021. I live in a small London flat and I'm able to grow amazing fruits and vegetables on my London balcony. And if I can do it, you can do it. So go out there and start growing today. If you guys want to stay tuned, I will be recording every step of my balcony garden this year in 2021. So do make sure you hit that subscribe button and be a part of my YouTube family so you can see every single step of my balcony garden this year. Anyways, guys, I'm wishing you guys the best of luck with your balcony garden, getting started with your balcony garden this year. If you guys are growing fruits and vegetables on your balcony garden, or even flowers, please leave me a comment down below letting me know what sorts of seeds you guys have planted this year, because I'd love to know. Right, guys, I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I hope to catch you guys in my next video. Bye!